This is Germany's former Chancellor Angela Merkel. Everyone knows that. But what most people don't know is that Merkel's party is the center-right CDU, or the Christian Democratic Union. One of the core principles of the CDU is Christian democracy, political ideology that emerged in 19th century Europe under the influence of Catholicism and Calvinism. This is Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom. Everyone knows that she is the ruler of the UK and the UK government is run in her name. What many don't know is that Elizabeth II is also the head of the Church of England, which, as the name suggests, is the official religion of England. Scotland too has its own national church, the Church of Scotland. If you find it strange that the UK, which is a secular country, has an official state religion, what is even stranger is that the UK Parliament also reserves seats for its Christian clergymen in the House of Lords. Imagine the international outrage if India reserved seats in its parliament for its religious heads. Here we have a so-called secular country doing it and no one bats an eye. In fact, even the national flag of the UK has Christian elements in it. The Union Jack, the flag of the UK, is the superimposition of three Christian flags: the Red Cross of St. George, the patron saint of England, the Cross of St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, and the Cross of St. Andrew, the patron saint of Scotland. Compare this with the outcry over saffron flags and saffron shawls in India. Not to forget that wealthy aristocratic dynasts can become members of the House of Lords, the upper house of the UK Parliament, without any election. The UK, where the great British class system is still alive, is hailed as a progressive nation. Moving on to other European nations, Denmark, Iceland, Finland, Norway, and Sweden all fully or partially recognize a variant of Christianity as a state religion. Denmark, Norway, and Sweden are also monarchies. Back in 2006, Merkel had pushed for a Christian constitution for the European Union. The secular nation of Italy, which is also a member of the EU, allows crucifixes to be publicly displayed in government-run schools. When a parent took the matter to the courts as she believed that it violated the principles of secularism, the Italian government declared that the secular nature of modern states is strictly related to the founding values of Christianity. We see a common thread here. No matter the claims of Europe being a secularist's paradise, Christianity still plays a significant role in shaping the society and politics of European nations. India, on the other hand, officially does not recognize any royal families or royal titles, does not give parliamentary seats to anyone based on heredity, and nor does it have a state religion. It is a fully functioning and vibrant democracy where people cast their votes to decide who would formulate the laws. And yet India routinely gets a bad rap for not being as democratic as Europe. Let's go across the pond to the USA. The US Constitution makes several references to the biblical God and of being one nation under God. The US Constitution is all about preserving Christian values, free markets, individualism, and US exceptionalism. Even the official motto of the USA is "In God We Trust." Two former US presidents, George Bush and Barack Obama, frequently invoked God and other Christian themes in their speeches on the economy, US policy in the Middle East, and the war on terror. The question that we must ask ourselves is this: have the US and Europe disguised their Christianity under the garb of secularism? The West has retained its Christian legacy and age-old institutions like the monarchy. At the same time, the West also places demands on countries like India to strip away its religion, identity, and culture. We find the USA, UK, and EU nations sermonizing India about liberal and secular values. But does the West practice what it preaches?